Oh, the joys of owning a 23-year-old car, especially when you don't know where it's been. Replacing the transmission seal, the rear seal, because it leaks. You can see all the grease and tranny fluid that's been caked up over the years. All over the floorboard. Well, I managed to get the old one out and the new one in only one 4-letter word so far. Here's the old tranny rear seal. Of course, I basically destroyed it getting it off, but that's usually what happens. Alright, she's all finished. And now we're going to do the test. As you can see, my driveway is on an incline, and I pulled my car in frontwards. And I'm going to leave it sit like this for a while, come back in like an hour or half an hour and see if there's a spot under my car. Well, it's been about a half an hour later. No drippage to report. Totally cool. A while back I told y'all I had a rust problem in this quarter panel. As you can see, the side's all kind of rusted up and rotted. And it's a lot worse than I thought. Because for one, there's a big hole right there. And if you come around here, look inside the trunk, you'll see how bad it actually is. Worse than I thought. That is bad. And there's the hole. Well, I'm going to try to grind all this rust off and see if I can patch that hole up with some fiberglass. I got a repair kit. A little ghetto, but it won't be seen and it should do the job. That's what I'm up to right now. I'm going to have to take this polished aluminum molding off and probably have to do some extensive body work with some fiberglass. I've been taking this brush here and trying to get all the loose rust pieces off, and to find out that I got another hole. So that right there is completely rusted and rotted out. Probably have to put a patch over that. Not probably, I will. There's the aluminum panel off, and there's the rot. Well, my bodywork skills are only so advanced, so couldn't remove all the rust. So I have relied on the wonderful Walmart product of rust converter. As you can see, where it's all black, I have sprayed. And it's supposed to convert the rust to a protective surface. Basically, I cut out all the really weak spots and used the product to cover the rest. Hopefully it'll do the job. And next will be to fiberglass patch the holes. Well, as you can see, I got her all back together. I really didn't want to show you my shitty bodywork because it definitely wasn't that great. However, it's all sealed and solid, and the aluminum plate covers it up anyway. You see a little bit of primer. That's okay. I'm going to paint it sometime in the future. black, I hope. It's not another color. But she's in good standing as of now. Okay, so now for a system update. I took the old amp out of my truck and the subwoofer as well, because the other subwoofer that I had in here, which was that California profile sub, was starting to go out like the other one did. And this amp turns out to be a hell of a lot better than that other amp that was in here. The other amp was a AutoZone amp. It was a cheap piece of junk. And this is a Planet Audio amp. Planet Audio is really good stuff. Okay, Planet Audio. And I tidied up all the wires and stuff. And the guy who had this car before me had the most shittiest amp wiring job you've ever seen in your life. He had a wire that ran through the side here, and not only that, he had for the plus wire, he had a little skinny wire that ran through here, and I replaced that and relocated it as well. It's under the floorboard through the firewall, and I got rid of that skinny wire and replaced it with an 8-gauge wire, so it actually hits harder now. And now I'm going to play one of my favorite bass songs of all time.